Happy I am that I got it back. Thank you, Hagrid. Alright. Finally. Alright, so police and rangers went out shooting crocs, and in this situation they shot heaps, like 6 big male crocodiles within a couple of kilometres of where this occurred. Not one of those crocs had any remains inside of them. And about a week later, a small piece of human remains was found on the riverbank. Tragic, but very, very avoidable. The next attack I'll tell you about took place in Innisfail in 2017, and this attack took place on a young fella named Lee. Now, when this happened, Lee had spent his Friday night down at the local pub in Innisfail having a few drinks. That's where he met a lovely young English backpacker. They started hitting it off. Once the pub started to close, they decided they were going to continue partying down on the banks of the Johnston River. Not, however, before passing the bottle shop and picking up a bag of goon. I know all these details from Lee's Channel 7 News interview. They're down at the river drinking their goon. That's where the conversation arose. This backpacker asked Lee, "What's the go with croc attacks in Australia? Who's more likely to get attacked? Is it tourists or is it locals?" What do you guys reckon? About 50-50. This is where Lee replied to the backpacker, "I'm okay to swim in the Johnston River at night. Crocodiles only attack tourists." She wasn't dumb though, she didn't believe it, so she said, "Go on Lee, prove it." Lee stripped off, fueled by liquid confidence, dived into the Johnston River. Little did he know that Hagrid's cousin here was sitting pretty much right in front of him in the darkness. And Hagrid's cousin didn't care one bit whether Lee was a tourist or a local. He grabbed a hold of Lee's arm, started dragging him under the water. Now, suspect the animal that attacked Lee was not even close to Hagrid's size. I suspect the size of maybe an adult female, maybe just not quite big enough to overpower an adult human, and spat him out. He told Channel 7 News a completely different story. Now, he told him he was under the water boxing on with that thing and won. I don't buy it. I reckon he just got really, really lucky. Croc spat him out. He had a messed up arm. He was able to leave the water. Backpacker, she wasn't impressed. Apparently, she scooted as well. So it is really easy to stay safe from these animals, guys. Respect them, respect their environment, and stay out of the water. Pretty straightforward stuff. There are plenty of places around the Cairns area you can swim if you're interested. There's also plenty of places where if you do go swimming, you might run into that. But just off the top of my head, half an hour north, we got Mossman Gorge. Up in the Tablelands, Emerald Creek, Davies Creek, all the crater lakes, beautiful spots. Crystal Cascades, Stony Creek down in Cairns, all great spots to swim. Crystal clear, cold water, and you won't run into one of these things. Alright, I'm going to feed up Hagrid very soon. We'll do a big epic hand feed toward the gate. But before I do, I want to hand the show over to you guys for a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear them. Between me and these